Hi, this is Jason, and this is my daily vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy. Hello folks, it's Friday evening at 4 minutes past 8. I've only been up about 20 minutes. Took trip to Lean again, it knocked me out a bit, so I've had a bit of one of them. Well, today was going to consist of, because we had these plans, you see, we had plans, and I told you about them the other day. I knew my medication was coming today because I had my pills delivered, and if it came at 9:30 this morning, we were going to get dressed, get ready, and go to Fleetwood and spend the day down Fleetwood and Freeport, which is a fair few miles away from here, good 45 minutes to an hour on the bus. If, on the other hand, my tablets came at about 11:30, 12 o'clock, we were still going to have time to be able to catch the bus down to town, do a bit of shopping, have a walk around, job done. So we got two options. My tablets came at 2:15 this afternoon. So of course, by then, too late. We couldn't do anything. All we could basically do was just go down to the shops and do a little bit down in our local village, which is only 5-10 minute walk anyway. So yeah, that was my day. That was planned out, really planned out, and then nothing happened. You know, nothing could be done. So it's been a bit of a disappointing day, really. Getting a bit concerned about the post, because normally we have post every day or every other day, and we've had no post at all since Monday, so I'm a bit confused about that. I don't know what's going on. I'll just find out. Hopefully, you know, it's nothing. I see from me looking at the news, my comments, what I was on about yesterday about Boris Johnson's comment about the hijab, that one of our most famous now still alive comedians, Rowan Atkinson, has actually stood up for him, which I'm glad to see, because he's actually said at the end of the day it was a joke, it was a funny comment, and the only time you should apologise is if it's a bad joke. He says, and that wasn't a bad joke, it was actually fairly funny, which for Rowan Atkinson to say it, you know, there you go. Anyway, I've just looked and noticed that Premier League football starts today, which is a bit of a shocker because it only seems 30 seconds since it finished. The first match is Man United, Leicester City. It's about 7 minutes in, so I don't even know what the score is. There's not really a lot happening. I started watching that Stealth last night, and I'm going to finish it in a minute, but to be perfectly honest with you, I'm finding it very, 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 very hard going, because it's mainly about planes, and I'm not really a fan of planes. I'm not really a fan of flying and all that kind of stuff. I did watch a film similar to that called Firefox with Clint Eastwood in it, if I'm not mistaken, and that was a while ago. But this one, it's just dragging on and on and on. You know, it's about an aeroplane that's got basically computer intelligence in it rather than a pilot, and it goes rogue, and they have to go after it because it says it's, you know, it thinks that it's just got to carry out missions and destroy stuff. So it's getting a bit what's it now? And there's obviously a romantic interest in there between two of the pilots, which you could see a mile off from the minute it started. But yeah, I don't know if I'm watching anything after that. I have actually got the French Connection 2 to watch, which has got the awesome Gene Hackman in it. I've seen both of them, but I've only got number 2 on Blu-ray for some strange reason. I don't know why I haven't got number 1. I'll have to rectify that because I love them films. I think they're absolutely brilliant. They are a couple of films I'd watch over and over again. I saw it in the news actually today that one of our main department stores, House of Fraser, was going into liquidation. And I've just read something that really made me smile, that Mike Ashley, the owner of Newcastle United, has actually bought it. Now, I've been watching the transfer market over the summer, and I can't see that Newcastle United have spent any money hardly on players. It looks like he hasn't given the manager any money to buy players. But all of a sudden, he's got the money to buy out House of Fraser. I can't imagine it going down very well with Newcastle fans, I must admit. I wouldn't be very happy thinking that, you know, there I am giving you all this money on football kits and season tickets and everything, and then you go and use it to buy out House of Fraser. That isn't going to benefit the club at all. You know, so that was a bit of a strange, it really, really was strange. Sticking with sport, I've just also checked, and the cricket was on today. I'm not really a massive cricket fan. I keep an eye on it every so often, and I see that England have bowled India out for 107, I think, all out. Now, in a one day, you expect that because it's fast and furious, but this is a 5-day test, and yet, you know, they've been bowled out for 107. It's very rare you see that with India. They're a better team than that. I'm surprised Kohli didn't make at least 50. He's a good player, he is. Deb's just watching some TV at the moment. She's watching something called The Good Witch, I think, or something or other. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, she's loving that. She's loving it. I think there's about 7 or 8 series of it or something on Netflix. I've not really watched much Netflix lately. I've got a fair few series on there to watch because I like things about drug dealers. I know it sounds silly, but I do. I like stuff like that. I watch El Chapo, which is one with English subtitles because it is in, I think it's Colombian, I'm not sure. And I also watched one called Narcos. Well, I've just found out that there's going to be a series 4 coming on later this year. Well, that's brilliant, because if you ever get a chance to watch it, watch Narcos, because it is absolutely brilliant. The action in it's good, the story in it's good, the characters are really, really good, the actors are brilliant, and the person who plays the part of the main bad guy, Pablo Escobar, in the first 2 series or 1 series, he is really good, and he's very convincing. He frightens the life out of me, anyway, let's put it that way. When I was out today, I noticed one thing. Go back 10 years to when I started really bad with my legs. You couldn't get me to use a stick. No chance, mate. Pride. I wouldn't do it. I said, no, I'm not having a stick. I'm absolutely fine. And I'd stumble and I'd fall and I'd hit things and all sorts. Out today, I realised that I cannot now imagine going out without my stick, because literally my stick is my support on my right hand side. If I try walk without support on my right hand side, I am down on the floor. It's as simple as that. There's no support in my ankle whatsoever. There's no movement there. It's just literally flops. It just literally is like that. That's how my foot is. It won't go straight. It literally flops down. And the problem with that is because it flops down, it bends outwards. So even if I've got my calipers on, I still do not feel secure with just the stick. With just the calipers, sorry, I need the stick. And of course, with the stick, I have to wear a special glove because my hand won't grip a normal crutch, so I have to wear a special glove. Said glove. It's basically just like a cycling glove, but because it's got extra padding, and extra padding on the palm there, it helps my hand, you see, because otherwise my hand rubs on the rubber of the stick. Now, because the stick I had originally was just a normal grey stick with the hand rest, you have a normal straight bar to put your hand on. Well, mine kept bending out and falling off all the time. So they got me some special ones where basically they are the shape of your thumb. Your thumb literally sits on them, and there's no way your hand can fall off at all because the plastic goes right in the middle and your hand is literally gripped. So yeah, it's an absolute godsend, that is. But yeah, I realised today that I'm at the stage now where I can't actually imagine going out without my stick. My stick is my life, and I've got my stick on one side and Deb on the other. Well, of course, when we go shopping, I'm useless. I can't do much. I can carry a bag in this hand with, what, a couple of packets of crisps in or something. And Deb's there having to lumber bags with tins in and big bulky items and stuff like that. You know, that's why a lot of the time we end up having a taxi back from town. But I've just been on, believe it or not. I thought I'll just have a quick couple of minutes today. I've been on 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I've got Saturday to come tomorrow, and then we'll see what occurs. I'll do another video. I hope everyone's okay. I hope you liked the new intro, outro, and thumbnail screen which I did for yesterday. If you did, just let me know so I know it's okay, or I'll go back to the old one, whichever people prefer. But thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I hope you're all doing well and you have a fantastic Friday night. Bye for now. If you're enjoying the videos I'm doing and you want to see more, you can subscribe by clicking the link there. And if you want to see my exciting day from yesterday, you can click up there. Thank you again for taking the time to watch my videos. Bye for now.